How to remain meditative when I am not sitting in meditation? How do I remain meditative while I'm doing my work?
First answer, what do you mean by being meditative?
Because I've heard from Osho said before that meditation, like when you're doing something, you can also be like in meditation. But I don't know what it really means, Swami.
I didn't ask that. I asked, what do you mean by being meditative?
Like you are not doing things mechanically, you are still aware what is happening, what you're doing. You're not doing it mechanically.
Meditation means being awake, being conscious, being present in this present moment. And there is only this eternal presence. If you are present, then there is no past, present or future for you. Or you can call it eternal presence or eternal present. So, all these techniques are to help you to awake, to be aware of the presence of this consciousness. Once you are aware of this consciousness, once you are aware of the presence of this consciousness, then you cannot lose it. When we are doing technique, we get glimpses of this consciousness. Just like the sun comes out of the cloud in rainy season, but then again it disappears. Or the moon in the night time. So, once you have the glimpse, then you should long for it. If the longing is not there, if the thirst is not there, then you will lose it quickly. So, why we feel bliss, joy, happiness, a sense of freedom in meditation? Because we become lighted by this consciousness. This is our inner light, the real light. Only when you are conscious, you become free from the bondage of your mind, your psychology. The web of your thoughts, the jungle of your thoughts, the entanglement of your thoughts, emotions, feeling, mood, jealousy, envy, anger, possessiveness, lust, greed. These are all content of your mind, or you can even call it content of your consciousness. So, what is the goal of meditation? To make this consciousness content less. So don't just be a technician, a technique addict, that the whole day you are collecting garbage and rubbish and bullshit, and in the evening or in the morning you vomit it out, you cathart it out. When you have some glimpse, some taste of meditation, let it continue the whole day. Remember it. The very word remember means to remember, to make it a member again. You have forgotten it because you were lost in your pursuit of power, money, ambition, in your mad, feverish race to achieve the worldly things, the non-essentials. So, once you have this taste, once you have the glimpse of meditation, make it an undercurrent. Let it be part of you, just like your breath. Passively remember it. Or you can call it recognize it. If you translate this word recognize in a simple common language, it means to recognize. It means to know again. Something which was part of you, which you had known, you have forgotten it. You have not lost it, but you have forgotten it. It is still here. But you are paying attention to other things. So, the fish may be in the water, but it has forgotten that it is in the water. So that's why nature throws everyone out of this water, so that you can again long for it. You can have the burning desire to again enter into this water. But even while we are out of the water, we are not thirsty for it. We are lost in world of appearance. Which is just like virtual world, the world of Maya. So when you get slaps from the world, when you are hurt, when you are wounded, then for the first time you get a shock, and shock is good. Otherwise we are always asleep in deep slumber. So-called happy life tends to make us sleep. When the life becomes little hard, then there is more possibility. When our dreams are shattered, then there is more possibility. It can help you to awaken. So, every dark night has a silver cloud, silver light, whatever. So what we think is what we dread, what we are afraid of. Maybe when tragedy happens to us, we become more alert. So one has to learn to be alert, awake. So whenever you are not meditating, then try to be present in whatever you are doing. You can sometimes get absorbed totally, but sometimes create a distance from whatever you are doing. You are talking to someone, remember that you are the observer. You can become separate from the talking also. Your vocal cord is talking. But you are the watcher. Whatever you are doing, even you are eating food, make it a meditation that you are the one who is aware that the body is taking food, your taste bud is taking food. But it is because of the presence of this consciousness you get any taste. If the consciousness is not present, you cannot experience anything. If some fragrance you are feeling, you are experiencing, it is because of the presence of consciousness. You are able to see things because the consciousness is present. You are able to touch something because the consciousness is there. You are able to hear something because the consciousness is present. You are able to feel, you are able to think, you are able to imagine something, conceive something, contemplate. All is happening because of the presence of the consciousness. This consciousness is like the electricity. All the gadget in your house can function only because the electricity is there. Otherwise they are dead. So this consciousness is your inner electricity. If it goes, then everything is finished. This is the greatest treasure. And once you realize that you are this consciousness, you are nothing else. You are not thoughts, you are not feeling, you are not emotions, you are not even this body, you are not even this mind, you are the witnessing consciousness, the watcher on the hill, which is separate from everything else. Once you are clear, once you know it clearly, then this is liberation. This is freedom. This is the only real treasure. So So whatever you are doing, be aware of this consciousness. Once you become totally aware, once you come to a state where this consciousness is never lost, without any effort, you are aware of its presence all the time. The sense of being that you are is always there. This is called realization. You have make it real again. You have make it real again. So until this realization happens, make all the effort. Sometime observe something while you are not doing anything. Observe being separate. Observe without getting identified. And once you start observing and you become the observer, then you will get the taste of this consciousness. Sometime sit in front of the mirror and gaze at it or stare at it. Go on looking, go on looking, go on looking. You are looking at your own face, but don't get identified with it. Look as if this one is someone else, not you. So don't even allow your eyes to close. Go to such an extent that the eyes, if it close on its own, no longer you can keep it open now. Then now look in, and you will have the taste of who you are. You will have the taste of this witnessing consciousness. That is the meaning of what I think it is said in Bible. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am this I am. I am the one who can declare I am. So when you are in meditation, you experience this. You get the taste of this amness. People are stuck at this I, which is just a ghost created because we are identified with this body. And our mind is created because of me who is me, this body and mind, all whatever we think we are, all our possession, all the things which we possess, all the ideas which we possess, our thoughts, our feeling, our ideas, these are all my possession. So me and mine creates this mind. If you are not identified with this body, if you don't possess anything, if you are able to be free from calling anything mine, then you will come to a state of no mind. Mind is created because of identification. So learn to disidentify. If you disidentify, nothing is going to disappear. Everything will be there where it is. Only you are free now. You are no longer in psychological bondage. When you are in meditation, You have this sense of being, that you exist, you are. So hold on to it, even while you are not doing any meditation. Just be aware that you exist passively. You can make many meditation. You can, while walking, know that the body is walking. You are just the watcher of it. Whatever you are doing, you remain separate. You remain disidentified. Then you will be meditative even while you are not doing any meditation. You can be meditative while working also, if you are totally present, if you are in the present moment, if you are not going in the future or in the past. So how future and past is created? Because of this thinking process. You are imagining something, you are thinking, you are feeling. Whatever arises in the sky of your consciousness as clouds, know that they are clouds. Know that they are ripples in the river or waves in the ocean of your consciousness. Then they lose all their strength. They become impotent. So, is it clear?
Yes, clear, Swami, clear.
Then why you are farting?
I'm not farting, Swami. It's perfect. What you said was perfect. It's perfect.
So, then you want to say something more?
I just want to say that I'm very, very lucky person that I have met Swami and I'm able to hear the truth that is so beautiful and so brings such peace and bliss to listen to the truth.
So, now you can go for meditation.
Okay, Swami, okay.